That was really hard. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
I got one.
You got one?
I got one.
Do it!
I got a story.
Ooh.
It's a story.
Maybe I'll have one too.
All right. So, I want to end this our pretty good podcast today. We went for 105 minutes. Honestly, it feels like we just started.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, but I want to end this with definitely one more thing. Is a story called "The Obstacle in Our Path." So here it is. There once was a very wealthy and curious king. The king had a huge boulder placed in the middle of the road. Then he hid nearby to see if anybody would try to remove the gigantic rock from the road. The first people to pass by were some of the king's wealthiest merchants and courtiers. Rather than moving it, they simply walked around it. A few loudly blamed the king for not maintaining the roads. Not one of them tried to move the boulder. Finally, a peasant came along. His arms were full of vegetables. When he got near the boulder, rather than simply walking around it as others had, the peasant put down his load and tried to move the stone to the side of the road. It took a lot of effort, but he finally succeeded. The peasant gathered up his load and was ready to go on his way when he saw a purse lying in the road where the boulder had been. The peasant had opened the purse. The purse was stuffed full of gold coins and a note from the king. The king's note said the purse's gold was a reward for moving the boulder from the road. The king showed the peasant what many of us never understand. Every obstacle presents an opportunity to improve our condition.
I like it.
Which is very true.
I like it.
Is anything that is thrown your way helps to improve your life, helps to improve you as a person.
Yeah, I agree that you're supposed to learn something from every situation.
For sure. It shows you that no matter what you do in life, there's a meaning to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even in a religious form. It's just, you fail at something, you learn from it, you move on.
Mm-hmm.
You get past it.
Albert Einstein failed 1,091 times before he came up with 1,092, which was the light bulb.
Yeah.
Can I say an inspirational quote too?
Okay.
It's more of like whimsical. Let your smile change the world, but don't let your world change your smile.
And that's all we have for you tonight. That's a great place to end.
All right, hear me out.
I'm Mike.
I'm Morgan.
And thanks for listening to us tonight. We'll let you know when we're coming back on the air.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.